Hello, Jim again on the Contrary Fuchsia Plant of the Week time, and this week's a few bulbs. Of course, time of the year for bulbs, they're all kind of coming in and out of flower now. Daffodils are kind of just going off, and you have other bulbs coming into flower. And one of the most beautiful of those is a plant, which is our plant of the week this week, which is Fritillaria meleagris, or the snakeskin Fritillary. So the word Fritillaria comes from a Latin word, fritillus, which is a box. A box that actually they used to keep dice in, or die, is that the plural? And it had a checkered pattern on the outside. And unusually, the species name, which is meleagris, refers to guinea fowl. And guinea fowl have a kind of a checkered pattern on their leaves. And if you look at the flower of the meleagris, it has this most magnificent checkered pattern on it. And that's the origin of the name. So its ideal habitat is where I'm walking right now, which is like on the edge of a woodland or in a meadow. These grow quite happily in a wildflower meadow. Now, when I say wildflower meadow, I don't mean a place that's been left to go wild. I mean a properly managed wildflower meadow, which are fantastic features if you can get them. But they have to be properly managed. You can't just let the place go wild. It's one of the things that drives me insane, because we see councils around the country saying, oh, we have a wildflower meadow. No, you don't. You just have an area to just stop cutting because you haven't got the money to cut the grass anymore. And you're telling us it's for wildflowers. That's nonsense. But a properly managed wildflower meadow is a magnificent feature. And that's exactly where these Fritillaria will grow. They do not like to be permanently wet, and they don't like to dry out. So if you think they're going to dry out at all, or the area that you're planting them in is going to dry excessively, then really you shouldn't plant there. Full sun, partial shade, decent enough soil, which I suppose is unlike wildflower meadows, because wildflower meadows generally tend to thrive in poor soil. And as I say, do not let them dry out is the biggest secret. You can grow them in pots. I have them in pots at home, and they look really, really well, really well now. And so they're easily grown in pots. So propagating Fritillaria, you can grow them, like a lot of bulbs, you can grow them from, like most plants, you can grow them from seed, but they take time. If you have the time and you have the space, then do it. Just plant them out as seeds. But the best way to do it is with bulbs and offsets. Now, ideally, as I said, the way I have them at home are in pots. You can dig them up and break off the little bulbs and grow plants, and it'll propagate easily that way. But if you're doing it en masse, then maybe seed, and you have the time to wait, then seed is probably the way to go. Other than that, for yourself at home, if you have a small garden, then go to a garden centre, reputable garden centre, where you'll find them, and you will get different varieties. The most beautiful one, I think, is the purple meleagris, but you will get them in white, and you will also get them in pink. See if you can find them, and they all have that distinctive, beautiful kind of nodding flower, which has the fabulous checkered pattern on them. No matter what colour they are, they have that fabulous checkered pattern on them, and that very distinctive shape, really beautiful. So why would you bother with Fritillaria meleagris? Well, they're a companion to other plants that are out right now. If I mentioned snowdrops and daffodils or narcissus, and those contrasts in colour are beautiful. It's a unique flower as well. It's very kind of strange looking. You don't when you look at it, you go, wow, that really catches your eye. And it naturalizes quite easily. So once you put it into the ground, just let it there. It'll do its own thing. It'll spread away happily, and will give you many, many years of colour. Did I mention it's from the lily family as well, which is quite a big plant family. Liliaceae, just a little bit of side information. So that's Frittillaria meleagris. Enjoy growing them, enjoy seeing them, and keep an eye out in the garden centres. That's me, that's Jim, that's Contrary Fuchsia for this week. Thanks a lot.